Turning now to a big development in the fight against the coronavirus, the FDA has announced it's putting strict new restrictions on the use of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine due to the risk of rare but potentially life-threatening blood clots. Now, it's only recommended for people who cannot get another vaccine or won't otherwise be vaccinated. This comes as COVID cases are rising nationwide, and the U.S. nears an incomprehensible 1 million deaths from COVID-19. For more on all of it, we're joined now by White House COVID-19 response coordinator, Dr. Ashish Jha. Dr. Jha, thank you for being with us this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me here, Tony.
So the country's been on quite a journey, and the CDC's been on quite a journey with this Johnson & Johnson vaccine, from approval to guidance in December and now new guidance. What's behind the latest information?
Yeah, so, Tony, there's not any new data that's driving this. What you're hearing from the FDA is we do know of this very, very rare side effect called TTS. And what this is a clot that some people develop. It happens about 3 in a million, so very rare. So what they're suggesting is that given that people have good alternatives, Moderna and Pfizer, 2 excellent vaccines that don't have this rare side effect, that they're strongly recommending that people get those instead of getting the J&J.
In retrospect, did we not do enough testing ahead of time?
No, it's a very good question. These are very rare side effects. Again, just to put this into context, a bad side effect from this vaccine is far rarer than the bad side effect from taking a daily aspirin. So it's not like we're talking about something that would have been easily picked up in a clinical trial. These were large clinical trials that were done. This rare side effect wasn't seen. Again, I still believe this is a very good vaccine. The point the FDA and CDC are making is because there are alternatives that don't have this, people should, consider getting one of those instead.
Dr. Jha, we've got Mother's Day weekend ahead of us. People are going to be gathering on Sunday, and it comes at a moment that the country is approaching 1 million fatalities at a minimum tied to COVID-19, and case numbers are on the rise. So what guidance, if any, do you have for families looking to get together this weekend?
Yeah. So first of all, this million deaths, we've been tracking that depending on which measure you use, Hopkins or the CDC, at some point this month, we're going to hit that 1 million mark. Just a really catastrophic, horrible mark for our country. And I think we're going to have to make sure that we as a country resolve to do better moving forward. In terms of this Mother's Day weekend, what we've learned, over the last 2 years is we know how to gather safely. If you have people who are vaccinated and boosted, it's much, much safer. If you're with a high-risk person, let's say an elderly person, I still recommend getting a test beforehand. It reduces your risk. The good news is we can gather safely if we do the things that we've learned over the last 2 years.
That is good news indeed. Dr. Ashish Jha, thank you very much.
Thank you.